Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of City Skylines project below sea level. And the sea is indeed going down. I mean, the sea level is of course the way it has always been. But this part of the sea is soon to be seen no more. We have finally begun draining this area. Yeah, we are making our water pumps kind of useless because the sea they are supposed to pump is kind of vanishing. You can already see that the riverbed here is completely dried up, which means we could technically begin building here right now, but we still have some space left. Yeah, we have a lot of space. We have space over here, so I mean, even if we weren't draining this area, we would still have a lot of space to build at this point. But let's face it, building city right here is just 10 times more badass, so regardless of the fact that there is space here, this is still supreme and awesome. So we have to do something while we wait though, of course. We can't just sit back and wait for this stuff to get drained, even though that's kind of what we're doing right now. But I mean, we gotta look a bit at it though. Look how beautiful this is. This is amazing. I guess there's still some work to be done. For example, we need to get a some drainage pipes over here, because this place will not drain itself. Of course, maybe it would be nice to have a bit of a poop lake down here, but I don't really feel like it. I kind of feel like this should be drained. So we'll do just that. We're gonna make sure we do not connect it to the city so that people start drinking poop. And yeah, it seems like there are some water issues here. I'm gonna assume that these are starting to, yeah, they no longer operate. That's why. So you have to relocate them to somewhere where they actually can operate. And the poop is still quite far away, so we can still safely acquire drinking water from the this place. Well, of course, I do sort of question the logic behind acquiring drinking water from this place. I mean, this is sea, right? This is salt water. I don't really understand how they figure they're going to get drinking water from this, but I don't know. I'm not a genius when it comes to those things, so maybe the citizens of this city know some water purification techniques that I don't know of. Is that... yeah, okay, yeah, no, that's right. We do want to connect these ones to the city. And now they're struggling with electricity. No, what the fuck? Oh yeah, that's right, because lol, they don't have electricity. My bad. Are we struggling with electricity though? Oh yeah, there's no connection here. That's a bit unfortunate. There we go. Do we have sufficient electricity? No, we're starting to run out. Yeah, I was thinking about last time about building a nuclear power plant, but I kind of feel like it's well, it would save a lot of space, and it would allow us to just not think about power for the rest of the game, pretty much, as it does produce such a huge amount. This game does not allow you to do fusion though, which is annoying, but I guess sort of realistic. Yeah, we need to actually figure out a solution to all this before we begin. I don't know, 8,000... I don't know how many of these we would need. We only... yeah, well... I think we're just gonna build a nuclear one. Let's just build nuclear power plant. Gotta make sure our money is sufficient. Hey, we have more than 50,000 people as well. So we're gonna tear these ones down and we're gonna build a nuclear power plant. Okay, so now of course we have to decide where we're gonna put this nuclear power plant. I don't know, let's read. Let's see what this does. The power of the item is in your hands. This power plant does not create ground pollution, but does emit noise pollution. High water usage. Well, that makes sense, but let's face it, we have a lot of water. And water is not that horribly expensive, so it's fine. So, yeah, building this in the middle of a... yeah, well, I don't think we would actually be hurt at all if we built it in the middle of the industrial area. We might just build it right by the train station, because yeah, radiation is not a thing in this game. It was in SimCity 4, but it's not here, so we can safely build it here without, and you know, without messing up traffic. So I say we build it right here on the corner. That's gonna kill our income, but it looks badass, and it's gonna make our power situation really awesome. Alright, right? Yeah, that's right, you guys shut up. Oh, are you complaining about water? No, you're not. Go away. Alright, sweet. Yeah, we really... I think this should be our next project. Fixing this. Like this right here is not at all okay. Like, this is a mess. And I don't really know exactly what's causing it. I feel like some part of it might be that... These people are using different lanes, but yeah, the fact that every one of these guys, they all want to go here. So basically, it seems like people from here want to get here. Exactly why that is, I'm not sure. Maybe... One thing we could try to do is force people into using different lanes. Like, we know these guys... Like, these guys are running in the middle lane because they are all going over here. That doesn't make any sense, though. Why would they do that? We need people to go in different lanes here, so maybe what we could do is if we built an off-ramp here, if there's room for that though, that might not be the case. But if we did that, maybe, and it has to be on this side so people will use this lane. No, there's no room here though. We could just make some room. That is possible. Yeah, this is gonna take some time, if it is at all possible. I do feel this one is a bit... It's not enough room in the middle there. Yeah, space occupied. Alright, let's try it again. I made some space now, and I'm realizing I built the space kind of in the wrong place, but let's see if we can achieve anything right here. Can do that. And of course we have to tear down all the buildings in the process. But hopefully it's going to be worth it. Now, where would we would want it to go? Let's see here. Did this. Increase the height. Oh god, this is terrible. And then down. Of course, how the fuck would we achieve that? Yeah, this is just not okay. We need... Yeah, once again, the elevated rail is coming to kick me in the ass. I feel like that thing is causing more problems than it is solving, really. Like, I want people to be able to use this side of the road and then go up here and then come into this lane. That's another thing. If we could make this off-ramp right here go out of this lane here instead, then maybe people would choose to use that. It's like, first of all, we need to tear down this thing because it's annoying and it's causing problems. Rail is one of those easy things to fix later. Now, if only that would work, but the slope is too steep, and of course it does not need to be tall, so maybe it could work. Let's do that. No. Come on, game. We both want this. And then down there. No, slope's too steep. Shite. Could have it on there. Would that work? Let's see if this changes anything. It doesn't look like a lot of people want to use that. So I don't really know what we just achieved here. People are still trying to force the way over here. Let's see then what happens if we build out here. Come on. Why not? Okay, but no, seriously, look at this. Now, yeah, this did actually to some extent work. Traffic here is now flowing a lot more smoothly. It's still, like, stuck like this. Yeah, traffic is still absolutely terrible over here, though. So, we only solved a tiny bit of the traffic problem. And maybe if we could upgrade this road to have more lanes, then we could achieve something. And of course now there's just going to be a bunch of traffic here, but this is not, no, that's not as bad. Not at all. Like I feel like let's see if we can, like if we make another off-ramp over here that goes out on this side, so make sure, maybe then people will, I'm gonna assume that some of these people will want to go into this general area, so hopefully then they will be encouraged to use this off-ramp instead. And of course the fact that this on-ramp goes into the same lane as this is also kind of horrible. Maybe we should try and move that over here. See if that does anything. So that then these guys won't have to stop as much. Is anyone using this? Yeah, there are some people definitely using that. So I think that's a bit better. Yeah, no, okay, well, traffic problems over here are still... they're back. Is it, I had to think, I wish if I could get like a general idea of where all these people are going. Driving to the store. Here to... so everyone's going to these stores over here. And it seems like this is not industrial, these are all just cars. Say, people just want to go to this place, but then why are you not using this? Well, I guess you are, and it's creating a queue here as well. Yeah, I think it might just have something to do with the lack of roundabouts. Like, this general area here is much better planned. It has like roundabouts and shit, and this area does not. So now we have two queues, one here and one here. So maybe we should just redesign this whole bullshit and actually build some roundabouts and stuff. I feel like other players are fully capable of fixing their traffic without infinite roundabouts. I don't really know what I've done wrong. Like even this roundabout is struggling a bit. But it's well, yeah, it's sort of slowing down things, which is not good. But it's still a lot better than this mess. Let's try and build out. I feel like we should build out our highway to this area, so that people, instead of having to turn here, if they want to go here, they can then go continue over here and go down here instead. That might improve things, because yeah, it looks like, yeah, all these on-ramps are really where the traffic's at. Let's see, let's just start off by adding another off-ramp here. Maybe someone will choose that instead. Hopefully. But yeah, let's look at the ocean though. Yeah, look at this, the river is completely dry. Which means that the water supply of the city is soon gone. Hey, Metropolis! Airport! Oh, that's cool. And a new unlocked area. It's really nice. When is the next unlock? That would be at 65,000. Megapolis. So yeah, we're only 10,000 away being able to unlock the two last remaining areas. Let's unlock a new area right now, actually. I know I want these two, right? Or do I know that? Well, that would allow me to reclaim more land. I'm not sure if it is the thing that would be more, you know, most strategically intelligent. Unlocking more rail connections might be smarter. So let's actually hold off on the unlocks for some time, until I have some time to think. But yeah, no, this is good. This looks really nice. Are these actually doing anything though? Huh. Well, these ones are definitely not doing anything anymore. These ones are. So I'm not completely sure how all this works. But you gotta love the way we're able to keep this river alive by just feeding it with poop water. That's glorious. What on earth is this stuff down here? Random shadows. Yeah, I don't know if moving these would do anything, and it shouldn't. They are underwater. So if they work, then they work. If they don't, then so be it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna move these now, and then I'm gonna start. Expanding the highway a bit. See if we can solve some traffic. Alright, now that that's fixed, let's go ahead and start working on this stuff. Like originally I wanted this to go all the way out here, but seeing, you know, from my experience right here, having the sort of highway on the outside of the block doesn't seem to work very well. So I think it might be better if we try to have it in the middle, so really just for it to turn immediately here and just cut. Of course now this thing is in the way. Just go away. And we'll just move this to some more appropriate location. I don't know where that would be, but actually maybe like somewhere where it could serve the city without causing too much noise pollution to its neighbors. Let's just put it here for now because I can't be bothered to come up with something actually smart. And let's have this thing turn. Maybe we have quite a lot of room to build there, but we want to make sure we have enough. So let's have it go like that. And this one the same. Of course I forget, but we have to build that the other way. Like so. And then the straight tool, and then just make a straight, beautiful highway. Really just as far as we can, but actually let's hold it off to something like that for now. Because I want to figure out how I'm going to be connecting this stuff up. These, do these work? Yeah, these things here seem to work alright, so we could just do another. Although, maybe I want to... Man, I'm thinking so hard right now. Of course, the slope here is going to be too harsh, though, actually. So, no, it's irrelevant what direction we build it in either. No, actually, we could build it. No, actually, we could build it right there. I'm tempted to do this. Actually. Let's make sure we build it properly, though. And that's definitely not properly. Ooh, gotta make sure. Oh, God damn it, game! Why do you do these things to me? Well, I can't be adjusting this forever, so that's where it ended up. Bit more derpy than usual, but that's because of the ground elevation and what have you. And we'll connect everything up. Oh shit, this is the wrong way. What? That won't work. This won't work. How do I... Okay, fuck this then. No way. So I guess I kind of have to make it custom then. Maybe I should just make a huge roundabout here. Let's try a roundabout. I mean, roundabouts, they are so nice, aren't they? Let's do a roundabout intersection. Because this bullshit right here obviously does not work. Yeah, roundabouts for the win, that's what I say. I mean, this is not optimal, but it is kind of working, so... Do we use the pre-made one though? I don't know, let's build one that is actually a bit bigger than that. So that we can have room for some fancy in and out thingies. How are we going to do this? Oh, that doesn't make any sense. It's too big. That would be far too big. Something like that. Okay, so this thing ended up being really, really big, so maybe that was not necessary. But no, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this, see how this works. Let's get this thing connected. And the out will have to be... Yeah, so let's just connect up all these things. Alright, so this ended up looking... Once again, it ended up looking a bit derpy, but I think this is something. And you can notice the slope of the hill here. And of course we have to stop building here for now because there's still a lot of water here, sadly. So now a lot of traffic... Oh, okay, they can actually just go around here. Well, I don't know if that's better than what it used to be. But that's interesting, they don't actually have to go... Don't know if this is gonna... Okay, let's not spend time thinking about that. Let's instead close off this little loop. And then let's see how we're gonna build this. I guess we want to actually start off, kind of. Well, I want to tear down this. I want to expand this area. Oh, no, that's gonna be horrible. We want a sweet bend here, actually. Like so, make sure we have enough room. We'll do something like that. Another bendy bend in there. And then we'll build that in there. And here's the thing, I never did build these kinds of things. We should probably do that. Let's do that. Oh, I can't? Oh, I'll have to do it like this then. Don't know if this is actually going to improve traffic, but we're going to try. I can't do that because it goes through a building. Fine, that intersection did not gain anything then. And there's another thing, like I don't... Let's try and add... Because okay, let's not spend brain time thinking about that. Let's instead get some roads down here. Yeah, yeah, this is not going to be optimal at all. Although, do I really want to accept it to be that unoptimal? But I guess, yeah, I will. So yeah, we'll just build this blocky. And there's a lot of demand for commercial and residential right now, so we will get some of that. Some high density residential. Like that. And then like offices for days in this area. Hopefully this will, you know, kill any and all industrial demand. So now we need to figure out how are we going to do on and off ramps. We need we need more of them for this place. So hopefully that will relieve some of the traffic from the on and off ramps from this place. Now we could try and make like a roundabout here, but I don't... Well, actually in the future this might be a point where traffic will be kind of harsh. And of course we don't necessarily have to make a complete roundabout. We could try and make like a half one. Point is, as long as we can try and avoid traffic lights, then we will have achieved something. So if we do that, and then build... Like, does that make sense? If we then build... Of course now there's no way to... Well, no, you could get on. And then just like that. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing something. Make that off. Because now there's not going to be on and off ramps everywhere. Yeah, so this design, I don't know if that makes any sense. I have no idea. No clue. Of course now we're wasting precious space to build stuff. Could try and recover some of that by building some of these roads. Just like in here. And that shouldn't add to traffic at all. Right? Of course I don't know how practical this will be. So people get on there and they get off here. Now, would it make sense to add some like other ramps? So if you come here, like if you would want to do that, we messed up some electricity there. Let's make sure that is not going to be a problem. Oh, you can listen to my commentary when I'm thinking hard. It just sort of shuts down. So now you can get on, but you can also get off to that place. Now if you're here and you want to get off, you can do that like there. Does this I don't know if this makes sense. Am I supposed to know that? Do you expect me to have like brains and shit? You shouldn't, because I obviously don't. Yeah, these guys need water. Oh, let's relax a bit. Let's look away from the brain. Look away from the brain. No, stop using our brain. And start looking at the water. And that's actually kind of good timing, because I see the poop water is trying to sneak its way over here. So let's actually do this the simple way. And just cut this connection. And this connection. Of course, there's no way to elevate pipelines, though. Yeah, so never mind, that won't work. we're just gonna have to move these. We're just gonna have to move these things out of the way of the poop. Okay, we have to readjust the pipelines a bit, but this should prevent poop water from getting into the thing. Of course, there's no. No, there's no. Is there electricity here? Yeah, there's actually electricity because of the dam. So you guys better shut up. There's all the water in the world for you. Don't you worry about that. Okay. But yeah, I mean, you could really look at the water now and see how it's getting better. You can see a very, very clear difference in the water levels here and here. That's so cool. Like, I wonder if the developers actually meant for you to do this. It wouldn't really surprise me if they had this in their minds when they designed the system. Because why else make it so that these pumper things actually work, even though they're not actually connected to any outflow? I don't know why that would be. But I really thank them for making it this way, because that's awesome. Oh, you can see some land down here. Let's actually take these and like move them down here so that they can for sure suck up all the water. I don't know how much money we've spent on moving these things so far, but it's probably been some. That is fine though. Gonna connect them up. Yeah, this is the kind of nuisance part that I usually skip, because it's repetitive and boring and I don't think you guys need to see this. And provide them with some casual electricity. Yes, and I must remove this because it annoys me that there are power lines going to nowhere. Suck up the poop water. Empty this land. There's another thing. I wonder if there's going to be like pollution in the ground now because there's been poop water here for so long. I don't know. There's another thing. We don't actually need to have this become poop lake. In a way, I'm kind of sad that that this place ended up having this much dirt in it. Would have been much cooler. Like now we have Poop River. How cool is that? Poop River is much cooler. Especially since it's so artificial. Since it's like it starts here. So this is basically what's going on off the map, like up here. Hey, you can see that like the grass now is starting to grow in the river basin. That's so cool. There's still water over here. Yep, I guess we have drained it so much that we have to get these moved down as well. That is fair, and I can understand that. Gotta make sure they have power. This one actually does already have power, so now they should suck up this and make this land suitable for building. This already is completely drained. Yeah, here you can see like the grass coming up. That's really cool. So yeah, they've really put a lot of thought into this game. It's badass. Oh man, oh, this is so cool. This is really the high, like this is the probably the coolest part of the Let's Play, I would say. Just seeing the water disappear. Not a lot. It's not that much left now. It is vanishing rather quickly. And here's another thing. I wonder if we'll ever be able to like make boats a thing, because we're kind of draining away our access to the ocean here. That's fine though. But yeah, back to this monstrosity. Did that at all solve anything over here? No, it didn't. One thing we could consider is like splitting up. Oh, what? No! What? Oh shit, that is not good. I really hope this is not going to cause some major problem. Like in SimCity 4, whenever you're at like your nuclear plants burned, they kind of ended up blowing up. But since there's no radioactivity? Yeah, no, radioactivity in this game, I don't think that's going to be the case. Let's build. Where is the fire coverage really good? Not here, it seems. Okay, my fault. We'll have to build like a temporary. that's a good thing. That's where this the unrealisticness of this game really shows itself. When you have to build a temporary nuclear power plant while your fire apartment puts out the fire in the other one. Okay, so no, there is actually fire coverage here. It's just awful. That's all. Yeah, then that's actually really good right where the power plant is. So, huh? Well, let's build some locals in these areas to make sure they get super awesome fire coverage. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we need to build like zones. We have built out this area, and of course we didn't really give it any parks, so that's why. Well, that's why I am assuming that's why they are not increasing in value. And also we should put some parks in here. There's actually no real parks here to speak of. That's not good. Gotta get that land value going. Yeah. Everyone loves land value. Because even though we have to tear down some buildings, this should mean they should increase in density, which should cause them to grow bigger. And that will be good. Very good. Everything will be blue. They will not accept this unblueness. We'll even give the industry some, even though they don't really need it. Yeah, look at all the people we're losing because we're tearing down their houses to build parks. And yeah, I've completely forgotten. I've not built a single bus line yet. Maybe that's kind of one of the sources of our massive traffic issues. We have no real bus lines that people can use. So I think I'll try and design these off camera, because I'll most likely spend an infinite amount of time trying to think up the best way to do it. So let's do that. Alright, I've created some bus stops, kind of extremely hardcore parkour randomly, but there they are, I present. Yeah, I think this is kind of a lost cause, because I am extremely just shit at making bus lines, it seems. I have no idea, like, I have absolutely no knowledge on how you would make a good, bus system. I'll have to watch some tutorial whenever that comes out. I'm sure someone's gonna figure this stuff out and teach me the ways of the bus. But until then, I think I'm just gonna build a lot of metros, really. I mean, these things seem to be the future, right? Because you don't have to make lines for those, or maybe you do have to make lines for those. Yeah, you do. Metro line tool. Fuck. Well, hopefully it's gonna be a bit easier, but I think we're gonna get confused about this in the next episode instead, because I kind of have to actually edit some of these episodes. I made so many the last couple of days, the last 2 days more accurately, that I haven't really spent any time editing them. And I actually need to edit them before I can put them on YouTube. I haven't uploaded a single episode yet, as of me recording this, so I really should get on to that. But yeah, we are really close now, I think, to draining this place. Probably even in the next episode, this place will be completely drained for water, and we can really start building in here. Whether or not we're going to do that immediately, or if we're going to wait a bit until we've filled out this area. I mean, this is strictly speaking land also that used to be underwater, so building here is also kind of a victory and awesome. So I don't know. The opportunities are many. And I think this will be pretty fun to mess around with. And we can of course enjoy the glorious Poop River. We should give that a name. We should actually like call it Poop River. Just make a absolutely pointless district purely for the fact that it's gonna say policies. Yeah, fuck your policies. No policies in poop. No policies in in this place. Spruce it. No. Poop River. Oh, it's such a beautiful thing. Poop River. Damn it. Oh, I hate that you have to actually click enter to make it save. Poop River. Yes. Here you go. Poop River. Let the world know. And oh shit, we don't have any water. Because reasons? These not functioning? No, they're operating normally. So I don't really understand what the fuck these guys are complaining about. But I'm sure we can figure that out in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Project Below Sea Level. Indeed, very much below sea level at this point. And indeed no. And until next time, bye.